What's up, guys? It's your boy Roby Gaming, and I am back. As I said yesterday, these videos are coming out as often as I can. I'm trying to get through this first season quickly. Football season just ended for me. I should have mentioned that last episode. We just, like last week, we finished, and over the weekend, Shady Films, X Knows Best, and I, we just said, let's just finish this first season, and then let's start the second season. I believe Shady Films will be starting and to film again and upload episodes for season 2. And I don't think he's uploaded it yet. I'm not gonna say anything. But I'll tell you, he has something else. He's something new coming out for you guys. I really think you'll enjoy it. He showed me some of the episodes or some of the clips he has, and it's looking pretty good in my opinion. But let's just start talking about this game. This Seahawks game, this is very big. If we win this, and then we beat them in 2 weeks, then this puts us in very good position to keep our season alive and get into the playoffs. But Kyle Shanahan on the sideline, Russell Wilson, that's our main person we got to focus on. If we slow him down, Doug Baldwin, obviously, as they showed in the previous clip, will not be as effective. And on the third and 7 here, he throws it to his favorite target, Doug Baldwin, but he does not get a first down. He comes back, and here comes our man, Jimmy Garoppolo, whatever you want to call him, 1,862 yards, 13 tutties, and 9 interceptions. I really like Jimmy Garoppolo, but if he can just stay healthy for us, that would just be terrific. But after a few first downs, Jimmy Garoppolo's dropping back to throw, and he audibled that. He hot routed that to Trent Taylor for the first down, and on a 4th and 1, Robbie Gould on, and he makes it. That is what we needed last week. If we had that last week, we win the game, and we're in even better position for the playoffs right now. Russell Wilson, they got a few first downs, back onto the field. He's looking deep, and he fires to, I believe that was Doug Baldwin. He's number 89. I'm tripping right now. And Akello Witherspoon, as he's done all year, gets the interception, and Jimmy Garoppolo stays poised in the pocket and fires it to Trent Taylor for the first down. And that is the end of the first quarter. We are up 3-0. We've done very good this year of keeping the lead or getting the lead in the first quarter, which is very good if you want to be a successful team. But we just have to keep that going. We haven't been very consistent on keeping that throughout the whole game. We've been consistent of staying ahead in the first quarter, first half-ish, and then we just break down for some reason. And that's probably on me on my play calling, but you live and you learn. What can you do? And on the first down and 10 right there, I tried to fire it to Pierre Garçon because I thought Bobby Wagner was going to go with the post route, but he did not. And on a 2nd and 12, Garoppolo dropping back to throw, and he has heavy pressure, and he tries to throw it, and that same animation that gets us every single time I try to throw before I get sacked happens to me all the time, even in my online league. It's almost a fumble guaranteed every time. But on the next possession, Brandon Marshall breaks free, and he is wide open. They just pick apart our zone right there, and that helps lead them inside the 10-yard line. What will they get here? We're up 3-0, and they have people coming across the middle. But thankfully, I cannot say. I believe that's Eric Armstead recovered the fumble, but I can't remember who forced it. But that was a huge turnover for us. And once again, this HB wheel, great play to just get us out of our own end zone, and we just, on this next play, don't know how Marquise Goodwin comes up with it, but we get 2 great big chunk plays, and now this is where we struggle inside the 10. And I usually look for the tight end, but I try to force a slant there, and it doesn't work. And then that takes us into the second half. 5:50 left in the third quarter. We already had the ball, but we got nothing going, and we punted it to him, and then obviously we get a sack there. Jeremiah Tachiu sneaking in there with 2 sacks, and they are forced to punt to us. But then we get McKinnon outside on a stretch, and guys, no one believes me, but I cannot juke. I have to turn it on auto, and then it'll juke whenever it wants, or whenever it feels necessary, which is rarely. but I cannot juke on my own, or I promise we would have so many more big yardage run plays, but I just can't do anything on those. But that's what I need to start doing right there, is just having, if I see they're in man-to-man, just make sure we have a running back in the flat. And playing a little game right there. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing, but that is the end of the third quarter, and we are in great position. Can we just close out the fourth quarter?
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's 49er foot.
What is up, guys? I am back, and here come the Seahawks on a 1st and 10 to start the fourth quarter. And Wilson dumps it off to McKissick, and he powers his way for the first down. We just need to be able to push him backwards. We can't let him keep driving forward. But then Doug Baldwin gets a reception and hurdles our defender, and he almost gets a first down. But he's a yard short. I thought he was inches, but what does that matter? On the next play, Tyler Lockett is wide open, and our safety cannot get there fast enough. And then Eli Harold gets there just in time, so Lockett cannot score. But no touchdown there, thankfully. Bend but don't break attitude, and they're forced to kick a field goal. And we jump the snap, but we cannot block it. Marquise Goodwin was so close to blocking that. I think that might have been his second block in the air. Not positive, but right there again, we were in great position to win the game. Probably should have been running. I'd roll out to throw, and what happens? Same thing that always happens. I try to throw it, forces a fumble, and then right after that, they make us pay. Doug Baldwin, 6 points. It's all tied up, 10-10. That hurts. That hurts. With 2:19 left in the game, what can we get going? We got to get some big chunk play, and they're in man-to-man, so I just decided let's fire it over to Marquise Goodwin. I don't think he can hang with him. And he gets the first down, and we're past midfield here. We're going to go to the 2-minute warning, and the 49ers, we're tied. We're in great position. Garoppolo driving back to throw, and he has so much running room, and probably should have slid there, but he holds onto the ball, and he has 4 rushes for 44 yards. Lots of 4s there. And we're in the fourth quarter. And then Jerick McKinnon runs to the outside, and that pretty much seals it for us, unless we choke a field goal, unless we can score here, obviously. But second and goal, a minute left in the game. We hand it off to Jerick McKinnon, and he does what we needed. Touchdown, 49ers. And that is pretty much the game. Richard Sherman gets an interception at the end to clinch it, but that pretty much does it. We dominated that whole game. It shouldn't have been close. We just had bad giveaways at bad points in the game. But Garoppolo had a pretty good game. Had an interception and 2 fumbles. Can't have those fumbles. But Jerick McKinnon really carried the load for us, kept us in the game, and kept us dominating on the ground. Reuben Foster, he's been doing his thing all year. What else can you say? He should be in the running for Defensive Player of the Year, but I am not sure where he's at. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. It's been your boy Roby Gaming. Buckner is out for 6 weeks, but I'll see you guys next time. Peace.